them off course. Welcome to Camp Randall Stadium, home to the Wisconsin Badgers. Northwestern has the kickoff team on the field as we are about ready to start. And he passes on the touchback. Here he comes. I know he thinks he can house every return, but sometimes you just have to take a knee as he stopped at the 14. So Wisconsin's offense will have the football first. This wide receiver matchup is one that we've been waiting to see. You have two guys on either side, Jesse, who are really going to make the secondaries nervous.
Oh, they should, because these guys can take the top off of defense. You've got two very dynamic individuals playing on each offense, and if I'm playing quarterback in this game for either team, I am going to take my shots and give my guy an opportunity, because both of these guys, David, have proven they can make circus-level catches.
I mean, when they're not open, they're open. I mean, they can make the dynamic catches, the contested catches. They have the speed. They are two of the best playmakers in all of the country. So whenever an offense has the football today, you're going to like the show.
On 3rd and long, he's going to have to throw for it. Lets it slip right through his hands, and it'll be 4th down after the rare drop from this dude. The Badgers will call on their punt team. First time we've seen their punt team tonight. Just needs a crack to get a return. The solid return there offsets some of the punt yardage and really sets up this offense nicely. The Wildcats offense headed onto the field. Our first look at them today. Last week was a tape they'd rather just put right in the dumpster and forget about it. David, how does a guy bounce back from a game like the one he had last week?
Well, hopefully he burned that tape, because that was not good. That was not what they're wanting to do, man. Just turning the football over, not enough productive plays. And so how do you bounce back? How do you get started in this football game? Jesse, make it easy. Get him in a rhythm. Don't make it very complicated. Don't give him a chance to turn it over again. You don't need to put this losing streak to another digit in the column.
Yeah, I agree. I think there was two big things. I think, one, he was just pressing. He was trying to force the big play to happen when there were other completions to be had. So he's just got to do a better job being patient. And I think the guys around him also have to step up as well. They need to run the football. They need to get that control passing game going on early to get into a rhythm, as you said, to help this guy get into a good headspace here early and turn the page from what happened the last time out.
Fair catch is signaled for and made. They'll mark it at the 12, and they'll start in a bit of a hole. And Wisconsin has its offense back on the field. They didn't get much done the last time they had it. Had to punt it away from deep in their own territory, hoping this drive will be more productive. He's going to throw deep right side. And that one falls incomplete. They tried to go over the top on 1st down. 2nd down coming up. Couldn't make the connection last time. Let's see if they throw it again. Running back searching for a hole. That is a big win for this defense, as they were right there as soon as he got the ball. You make up the game plan and not a lot on the play sheet for this. 3rd and long from inside their own 20. From the gun, wants to pass. Bringing the heat. He can't quite get there on the scramble. Dangerous with his feet, but this defense rises to the occasion and forces a 4th down. Kick is in the air. And the punt team gets down there and gets the return man on the ground. The Wildcats have it back. The Northwestern offense headed out. They went 3 and out last time. Now they'll look for some plays that work. Fires to the big fella. He's pushed out of bounds inside the 40 at the 38, and these guys are on the move. Just inside the 40-yard line. It's 1st and 10 from the 39. Use the play fake. Now to throw. Unloads it left. Intercepted. Big play. Stops the drive. And they'll close in on him after a good return on the interception.
And that's got to feel good, and that's a play this young man is never going to forget. His first interception of the season. Great job reading the QBs.
Bringing it back. tackle. He gets it to the 31-yard line. A big play for this offense. And the Badgers come to the line after ripping off that huge gain on the ground, trying to keep it going. Quarterback on the keeper. Makes a man miss. And he's able to shed one tackle and pick up pretty good yardage. Win with the running game on first down, now back at it. Rides the back and leaves it on the option. And maybe he'll get back to the line of scrimmage, but no more than that.
Man, not much wiggle room for the ball carrier there.
I'm not really sure what they can do to try to create some space.
I know. Block better. How about the offensive lineman push some guy backwards and make some holes?
Finds his big tight end. He did not make it a stone wall on third down. And now on fourth down, they'll try a field goal. And this one will be a 40-yard try from the left hash. And this one is perfect. And with that, they break the seal on the scoring. It's 3-0.
And that's not the way they wanted to end the drive, but nice job being ready and your field goal kicker coming through and putting 3 points on the board.
The drive. They'll try the run. Tackle is made at the 28 after a pickup of 3.
And that run really didn't go anywhere.
Everybody. And a good pickup there. They'll move the sticks for a first down. Let's see if they try to get another snap before the quarter expires. As we come to the end of the period, Wisconsin has the lead. And we've come to the end of the first as we take a moment to check out the stats so far. They've got a first down here to open the period. Lost a throw on first down. Safe completion on the screen. He works his way across the 40-yard line. They'll mark him out of bounds at the 41. Plenty of work to do here on second and long. The play-action fake. And that pass will be jarred loose on second down. That brings up third down. All right, guys, let's talk about Northwestern. If they seeded the playoff today, these guys are in, but we know they're not content with that. They want so much more, David.
Well, they do, and this squad has been building and trying to get to the point where they can get to the playoff and be a national champion. And right now they're in the mix, which is really, really good halfway through the season. A lot of work still to be done, Palmer.
Yeah, this coaching staff really at this point is just trying to keep this team focused as a top 10 team halfway through the year. It's about attention to detail, and that's got to show up in this one today.
They finally wrestle down the senior, but not before he picks up some valuable ground.
Man, this defense has to be better. You have to stop the first part of the option, and that is the quarterback. And he gets loose. He gets the first down, another set of downs. They need to figure out this plan and how to stop this quarterback.
And, Jesse, you have a slot receiver like this. He can create matchup nightmares for a defense.
No doubt about it, Reese. And him and this quarterback, they really are on the same page. He's so deliberate with his route running. The quarterback knows exactly where he's going to be and when he's going to be there, and that's why they're so tough to stop.
Listen to this place. Oh, man, they love their Badgers. Third down coming. They'll try to get it through the air. Right on the money. Oh, look out on the right. Touchdown, Northwestern. Oh, that baby in and then strolled into the end zone for the score.
Yards after catch. That's what this guy gives you. That was a simple slant pass. He caught it, made guys miss, showed you the speed, and it was pay dirt from there. What can you say about this guy's athleticism, man? He is such a weapon.
Okay, here comes the Wisconsin offense onto the field. They've been pretty much stifled on offense so far, David, only able to muster 3 points. And the ball comes out. What a disastrous play. It's as if that ball had a magnet going back to the offense. How in the world did they keep it?
Well, the offense is... Avoid disaster right there. Problem is they fumbled it, but thankfully they were able to jump back on and not have a turnover.
High pocket breaking down.
Sometimes you beat your guy and you get sacked so clean, and sometimes, like on this play, the DBs do a great job covering, make the QB hold the football, and then the rush gets home.
On 3rd and long, no secret what he needs here. That pass not closes. He got drilled trying to deliver it, and it'll bring up 4th down. The Badgers line up to punt it away. 3 and out, they got stuck in reverse. They hope the punt can bail them out. Wants to return it. And the punt team able to sling him to the ground. The Northwestern offense returns to the field. Let's see if they can get something going here late in the half. Took the last drive in for a touchdown. They'll try to do it again on this one. Throws to the wideout. Wide open downfield. Chopping up this defense, and they've got it all the way down to the 23. Last completion moved the sticks in. Let's see if they try it again. Leaves it with the running back. Big pickup on the ground here to keep this drive moving and give them a 1st down. We've reached the 2-minute timeout. We've got a tight one, and they'll try to build on the lead before going to the locker room. Now down to the 12-yard line. It's 1st down. Right back to the well. And he'll race it to the house. Touchdown, Wildcats. Did not take long to get into the end zone. Now let's see if this gets this offense to hit overdrive.
Now, we may have a situation here. We might have points, more points, and more points. You keep putting drives together like that quickly, chewing up that much yardage, defenses are going to have to get something figured out.
And it'll be a touchback. The ball will come out to the 25-yard line. Plenty of time to work, not any time to waste as they take over here in the final 2 minutes of the half. Trying to start the drive with a pass. Finds his tight end. And just a short, safe pass play. They pick up a few. They'll try to kick it into overdrive. Clock's running. 2nd down coming. They're working that left side. They bring him down, but the big play will move the sticks. Offense rushing to the line of scrimmage. Clock is stopped for the 1st down. They'll try to get it off quickly. Looking to throw on 1st down. Here comes the heat. Picked off to stop the threat.
You know, I like the decision by the quarterback in terms of where he was going with the ball. Just don't like the accuracy. That was not good location on the throw. Got away from him a little bit. Able to come up with a big pick.
They take over late in the half, enough time to put together a drive. Looking downfield on 1st down. He's got his man. And they pick up just a few on that completion. Plenty of distance between them and the sticks here on 2nd down. Back to pass. Got his man. And they get to him and knock him down to prevent a bigger gain. And the Wildcats line up trying to move the sticks on 3rd and short. Gives it on the option. He's brought down, but it'll be enough for a 1st down. A lot of urgency for this offense. Wants to throw on 1st down off the play fake. He uncorks a bullet to the right. And they couldn't make the connection on the long shot.
Well, this quarterback has really found a nice rhythm early, and he's in firm control and command of everything that's happening. They've had 2 drives, they've scored 2 touchdowns, and here on their 3rd possession, he still wants to take shots. That one obviously falls incomplete, but if you're him, I would keep spinning the beam.
The offense will stop the clock and use one of its timeouts. Listen to this place. Oh, man, do they love their Badgers. Third down coming. Looking to throw for it. Grabbed in the middle. It's Moran. He's got first down yardage across the 50. They'll mark it at the 49. The offense calls timeout. It's the second one they've used this half. Quarterback making checks. Looking to throw on first down. Makes the grab on the shuffle. They stop him almost immediately. Short gain there, and still a little ground to cover to pick up the first. We've got a timeout in the waning seconds of the half. Maybe a chance to get off a couple more plays. Just enough time to get off one final play of the half. He's got him along the sidelines. Beautiful footwork for the first down. So it's first down, but with just a few seconds, they'll try to put up a 3 before halftime. That thing would have hit a string in the middle of the uprights. Perfect. And now the lead is extended a little further. We played 2 quarters here. Time to go to Kevin Connors in our halftime update.
Fellas, yeoman's work so far in Madison, and welcome in to the halftime update.
And the Badgers will kick it away to start the second half. Here he comes from inside his own 5. Nice job executing all of the assignments as they put a stop to that return at the 22. Wildcats have it back. The Northwestern offense headed out. They had this lead to start the third quarter because of the passing game. Didn't get a lot done on the ground. Turning it on! Able to work it to the 39-yard line, and that'll be a first down. Big play to start this drive. Now they'll snap it from the 39. Off the play fake on first down to throw. On the move to the right and looking for a big one. Picked off. Knocked down at the 43-yard line, and the interception has him set up in plus territory. And the offense takes over to dip into its bag of ball plays. They'll leave it with him. Didn't get much done on that run. He'll fight his way out and maybe pick up a yard. They got nothing on the last play. It's 2nd and 10. They'll go right back to him. And he never had a chance. Just stopped cold as soon as he got it.
And yeah, that's kind of surprising. And we talked about this before the game. One of the big matchups. Run the football against a defense that's been susceptible against the run throughout the season. But this offense just can't find it.
Deep shot for the end zone. And swatted down by the defense to stop the scoring opportunity. The Badgers decide to punt it away. He's getting a lot of work. 4th time he's punted tonight. Let's see what he can do with it. He's got great speed. Well, they finally stop him, but he found some running room on that return and really helps out his offense to start this drive. Off the play fake on first down, wants to throw. And he's left with no option. He just threw it away.
And that goes down as incompletion, but that's a smart play. And the QB coach and the OC will be very happy with the decision of the quarterback. He got outside the pocket. He obviously was, so he's outside the tackle boxes. He knew he could throw it away as long as he got it past the line of scrimmage. Nothing there, nothing open. Lived to fight another down.
One of the things I love about the passing game we've seen on offense so far here is just how good the decisions have been by the quarterback. He's not being too greedy. When the shot plays have been there, he's taken them, and they've scored points because of that, but
he's got some space. He works his way inside the 30 down to the 29 and picks up a first down.
The defense has got to be able to make a play at some point here in the second half. You're down 2 possessions. You need to steal a possession badly. You need to have a takeaway. The coverage is going to have to be way tighter than on that last throw. Otherwise, this offense is just going to go up and down the field.
Got his man. And there might have been trouble if they hadn't gotten to him immediately.
When these wide receivers work the middle of the field, so much of this is feel. Understanding where the holes are in the zone, or understanding how to get leverage on a man. And these wide receivers are dangerous nowadays because they do it so fast and see that so quick. and make those plays over the middle.
The Wildcats back to the line on first down. Let's see if they keep leaning on this running game. He's brought down at the 6, but the defense feeling the heat to make a stop here. They go to the Wildcat here, looking to take advantage of that extra blocker. On the read. Rides the back on the option to give. They'll get him stopped just short of the end zone, but they're in business here with a first down. Direct snap. Powers forward. And the Wildcat is not working. They knock him down behind the line.
And how about the defense on that play, man? Playing aggressive, fast, downhill, first and goal, expecting run. Great job fitting the run. Great job getting the running back on the ground.
And this Wildcat is going to be declawed, stopped in the backfield.
And I got to find ways to manufacture some offense down here in this area. The field shrinks. It gets a little bit more difficult. So I got to take a few more chances, get the ball with some speed on the perimeter, try to make some big plays.
He's going for the goal line. Touchdown, Wildcats! And they add 6 more to the board with that trip to the house. They are seizing control and taking away hope as they push out the lead in this Week 8 showdown. Kickoff unit on the field, and this defense will be called on to protect this lead.
Love the thought process by the quarterback here on this play. Nobody open in the end zone. Find your check down. Find the running back. He does that, and once this guy's got the ball in his hands, he shows you that elusiveness and his ability to sniff out the end zone.
Handoff to the lone back. They get him in the backfield, and he loses 3 on the play. A negative play to open the drive. Let's see what they've got on 2nd and 14. Wants to go up top. Works the middle. They make the stop, trying to pick up just a little bit at a time to get to that first down marker. They're about to wear this punter out. He's already been out 4 times, staring at a 5th if they can't move the chains. Trying to move the sticks on 3rd down through the air. Finds a man on the left. There he goes. He's got enough to move the chains, and they'll spot it at the 47. So first down will open up the final period. Guys, we've come to the end of the period, and Northwestern has the lead here. And as we switch ends of the field, let's take a quick look at the national rankings. And the Badgers have it with a 1st and 10. Wants to go up top on 1st down. Pressure is effective from the defense. They knock him down just behind the midfield stripe at the 48. The Badgers trying to find their way forward after the big loss on the last play. Going to try to pop one on the screen. Didn't have much room to run and not a whole lot of help. Short gain there and still plenty of ground to cover for the first down. They've got to come up with a big play on this 3rd and long. From the gun, wants to pass. He lobs one high down the left side. Oh, he dropped it. That deep ball was right on the money. You just have to make that catch. Down by multiple possessions, they can't come up empty on this drive in the 4th quarter. They'll go for it on 4th down. He's got it in more than enough for a first down. And they finally make the tackle, but this will be a pretty easy conversion for this offense. And the Badgers are on the move. He's got it on the run. Touchdown, Badger! Nice catch and good work afterwards to get it into the end zone. Man, he didn't just put it up. Oh, they block it. He picks it up. That's a live ball. So it's an 80-yard drive. And the score comes on a 17-yard throw for the touchdown. And he takes this from inside the 5. Able to find enough room to get it out across the 25. He's brought down at the 26. The Northwestern offense returns to the field. They'll go to the ground. Got the first down. Looking for more. He's piled up 76 yards on the ground so far in this one, and he is closing in on that 1,000-yard mark. Starting a drive like that really builds confidence. First down from the 45. They'll run it to keep the clock moving. Breaks into the open. Tackle is made at the 44, but he picked up 10 yards and enough for a first down. They moved the chains on the ground last time. Let's see if they try to hit him up top. Takes this handoff and headed to the right. Good, solid pickup there. Now they can start to smell it with a first down at the 31.
How about that for efficiency if you're on this offense right now? 3 plays, 3 first downs. They get that one running the football. Great vision and open field running ability. Everything they're doing right now is working. This play caller is in a rhythm.
A 7-yard pickup. It'll be 2nd and 3.
At this point of the game, the offense has the lead, and the offensive coordinator knows they want to keep running the football. So he's going back, he's looking at his playlist, and he's saying, which runs work the best for me in this game? What can I lean on right here to make sure we win this one?
They'll give it to the back. Stop is made almost immediately. Give him 1 to the 23. Timeout called by the defense is their first of the half as they'll go to the sideline and try to make adjustments. Pulls it on the bootleg fake. Quarterback moving. He's going to take off. Great job by this savvy senior to know when he just needs to move the sticks with his feet. Quick timeout called by the defense, stopping the clock to save as much time as possible for their offense. Power football with the run. Timeout called there by the defense, desperate to get the ball back and save as much time as possible.
It's going to be tough sledding for the offense here. They're trying to ice this game by running the football and bleeding the clock. They've got a pretty good lead here late in the game, but the defense knows the run's coming, right? So they're going to be loading the line of scrimmage, getting stops like what they just did. Be interesting to see what the offense does on this next one.
Here's the handoff. Got some room, headed to the goal line. Touchdown, Northwestern! And the stomping has commenced. With that last score, things comfortable here in the 4th as they are headed to a 7-1 record. And they add the extra point to finish the drive. Kickoff unit has been busy as they have built a big lead and they're trying to hold on to it.
31, Wisconsin, 9.
And he'll just take a knee, and this drive will start at the 25. Here comes the Wisconsin offense to go back to work. First play of the drive, wants to throw. Hauls it in. Out across the 30 mark, down at the 35 after the 10-yard gain.
A nice passing game by this offense. The quarterback and the receiver on the same page, in time, in rhythm, creates the big play. And look at them. They're right back on the football, ready to run another play.
And he broke 1 tackle on the way to a solid pickup there. That will take us to the 2-minute timeout, and not much time left for this offense to put together a miracle. The Badgers can really attack on this 2nd and short. Looking to fire. A little too much on that one, just out of his reach.
And this is just one of those days, man, where everything has gone wrong, right? Like they just haven't been in a rhythm. They haven't got it going and never built the momentum. This is one of those days that you learn from.
Turning it on. Running through contact. All the way down to the 27-yard line before they get him out of bounds, and this offense is threatening. And the Badgers come to the line with a new set of downs. To the air on first down. Complete.
And defensively, this is exactly what you want, right? You got the big lead, so you can play big zone coverages. Just keep the ball in front of you. Keep your eye on the quarterback. Rally to the football. Gang tackle. You're going to win this game.
It's complete. Trying to get everybody. throws to the back. Picked off inside the 20, and they snuff out the threat. Got some room to run. The 20. Inside the touchdown, Northwestern. The defense gets it done with that huge interception return. That one puts them in really good shape to get back on the right track and get another W.
Dude, you didn't think it could get any worse, right? You thought this game's over as it is anyways. Offense still throwing the football, still trying to make plays, and the defense just continues to pour it on, gets the pick, makes its way all the way to the end zone.
From a couple of yards deep, he'll bring it out. Rolling the dice to bring it out of the end zone did not work out as he stopped at the 13. They'll try to put something together, backed up a bit, starting at their own 13. He wants to start this drive with a pass. He'll try to do it himself. He turns this into a nice gain and gets down to avoid the hit. They'll snap it from the 26 on first down. Use the play fake, now to throw. Firing to the right, complete. Oh, did you like that stiff arm? Get a face full of that as he gets it up to the 34. The Badgers with myriad options after that big pickup on first down. He'll loft one deep down the left side. A sensational grab down the field there as they try to at least put a positive spin on the end of this game. Well, this one had all the suspense of a bug hurtling his way toward a windshield, and they did splatter them. An absolutely dominating performance.
You got to give the coaching staff a ton of credit. They obviously had their guys ready to play and motivated right from the opening kick. All three phases we saw just spectacular football. No mental mistakes, David. You really can't play better than that.
Nah, it's really fun to do this.